As Donald Trump's policies and the impact of his rhetoric settle into everyday life, many of his own voters are grappling with unexpected and, in some cases, devastating consequences. Family relationships are fracturing, careers are jeopardized, financial well-being is on the line, and social circles are splintering as ideological divides deepen. For a growing number of voters, the realization that their choice has brought turmoil instead of promised prosperity is creating waves of regret and disillusionment. In this video, we'll explore real stories from Trump supporters, ranging from strained family dynamics and broken relationships to job insecurities and looming threats of deportation. These are the human stories of Trump's America, where policy decisions have life-altering effects on voters across the nation. Buckle up as we dive into the intense personal fallout that is unfolding among Trump supporters and discuss the growing Trump regret phenomenon as it begins to reshape the political landscape. Section 1. Family relationships on the rocks. One of the most intimate areas where the consequences of political choices are being felt is within family relationships. Stories are emerging across social media, revealing how deeply Trump's divisive policies and statements have impacted the family fabric. For instance, Fox News anchor Jesse Watters shared on air that his own mother, a supporter of Vice President Kamala Harris, refused to invite him for Thanksgiving following the 2020 election. Watters, a high-profile Trump supporter, found himself uninvited to a family holiday due to the political rift. This divide isn't unique to Watters. Across the country, political beliefs are straining familial bonds, with many stories highlighting how parents and children, siblings, and spouses are unable to reconcile their differences over Trump's ideology and policies. One woman shared online that her boyfriend, a fervent Trump supporter, called her at 3 a.m. to taunt her about Trump's potential victory. The relationship ended shortly after, leaving her feeling betrayed. This story is emblematic of a broader trend, the For Be movement among young liberal women, inspired by South Korean feminists, is a rising movement where women refuse to date or marry men with opposing political views, particularly Trump supporters. Section 2. Romantic relationships in turmoil. Beyond family ties, romantic relationships have suffered greatly in Trump's America. A viral post from a heartbroken voter tells the story of a young man whose girlfriend, a strong Harris supporter, discovered he had voted for Trump and immediately cut ties with him. The young man's regret is palpable. He admits he only voted for Trump under parental pressure and now faces the loss of a deeply meaningful relationship. Similarly, another user on Reddit recounted how her relationship with her sister was torn apart after she revealed that her sister's husband secretly voted for Trump. When the truth came out, her sister seriously considered divorce, a reflection of how political divisions have invaded the most personal aspects of life. These are not isolated events. Social media platforms are filled with accounts of couples breaking up, often spurred by one partner's support for Trump's controversial stances on immigration, women's rights, and racial issues. Section 3. The 4B movement. Women stand against Trump's influence. The fallout from Trump's policies isn't limited to individual relationships. The 4B movement, an influential feminist movement originating in South Korea, has seen new life in the United States, with young liberal women refusing to date, marry, or have children with Trump supporters. American women are increasingly vocal in rejecting men who align with Trump's values, viewing the decision as an essential form of resistance. On platforms like TikTok and Instagram, women discuss the pain of betrayal they feel when they discover a partner supported Trump. These women are standing firm, viewing their refusal to be involved with Trump supporters as a stand for their own rights, freedoms, and values. As this movement grows, it becomes a powerful testament to the long-term, personal impact of Trump's divisive approach. Section 4. Economic repercussions for Trump supporters. Financial instability is another area where Trump supporters are feeling the fallout. Some Trump supporters were promised economic prosperity, but instead, they've seen the opposite. A member of a gold and silver investment group lamented on Facebook that Trump's recent economic moves caused precious metals to crash while cryptocurrency soared, a market traditionally less favored by Trump's base. This economic roller coaster has left many feeling duped, especially as they witness other investments they thought were safe decline in value. A factory owner in Wisconsin shared that Trump's tariffs forced him to scale back plans for expansion, costing local jobs. Tim Zimmerman, CEO of Mitchell Metal Products, revealed that his factory had been planning to spend millions on additional equipment and staffing, but the tariffs' impact on cross-border costs had forced him to reconsider. These economic misfires reveal how Trump's policies, aimed at bringing back jobs, often end up harming the very communities they were meant to help. Section 5. The threat of deportation for Trump supporters. One of the most ironic and heartbreaking consequences of Trump's immigration stance is the effect it's had on immigrants who supported him. Many believed that Trump's hardline policies would only affect illegal or bad immigrants. But reality is proving much different. In one viral story, a Latino Trump supporter shared how, while shopping with his family, another shopper made a derogatory remark about Trump soon deporting him. This incident forced him to face the painful irony that his political choice could contribute to his own deportation. Another Trump supporter insisted on a family-oriented exemption from deportation for hardworking, family-oriented Latinos, displaying a common misconception that Trump's policies would only target others. As Trump's immigration policies continue to unfold, many supporters and immigrant communities are feeling the threat hit closer to home than they ever anticipated. The stories we've explored here offer a snapshot of the complex web of consequences that some Trump supporters are now facing. These aren't just abstract policies or talking points. These are real lives, real families, and real futures at stake. From fractured families and shattered relationships to economic challenges and deportation fears, Trump's America has delivered some harsh truths to those who once stood firmly in his corner. As more voters wake up to the implications of their choice, some are beginning to question the long-term impact of Trump's leadership on their personal lives and their communities. This Trump regret phenomenon may be only the beginning, as Americans continue to confront the ripple effects of 4 years of divisive, uncompromising policies. Moving forward, will these experiences lead to shifts in political loyalties, or will the cycle of disillusionment repeat itself? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the stories of Trump's supporters navigating the fallout of their choice will continue to shape the national conversation. Let's keep a close eye on these developments, and remember, the power to change direction remains in the hands of every American voter.